Okay, good. Unless, okay, just simple, short, brief video. I am in Buenos Aires. I'm supposed to be in the whole night having sex with the degenerates, and they made them porn all about and made them more forgery. You remember the documents saying that I gave right and property about the whole my designing to the Sodoma degenerate and Kirschner's horse and pedophilics degenerates all around Argentina about all I done from the first to the last, and after this telling that I signed those documents which I never done on false, and also that because of I to be the supposed insane judgment, the supposed demon in front of law, that I to be an incapable, that I cannot comparising or comparising, says someone's, in front of the law and court bench for the reason of supposed being demoned, the reason of insane judgment at the reality that couldn't ever do no ever different about nothing at all. And while this video is edited and forged all through, I just recorded this August. This is already in my virtual clock, 18th, August 18th, 2014, 08:54 with 37 seconds now. That I supposed will ever never have no rights and no character of witness and nothing like testimonial for the law and for the justice, for the reason of I will denigrate it as law, as justice, and the system of justice, and also the officers of justice. There's the sick class of the degenerates, which all the statues and as names denigrate the earth, and corrupts and ruins and prostitutes and murders. Well, I'd like to say in this short brief video, this morning, I, Alejandro Marimón, the one which is the right name and identity, who I am, not the 3,400 round that generates Fuerzas Armadas Argentina that says I am the person. Don't you see my ID still? The reality of this soul telling that my accounts and everything in them belongs to them still, saying that they has documents and also research for the court of law in The Hague, International Court of Justice, which no one there have done escape a thing at all. And besides this, the whole last designs that I'm using with this trials pack software, in a very still destroyed, damaged, and drained permanently on registries, files, software, and anything on activities and whatever I produce and do, like this video too. About saying, we own this and belongs to us and belongs to me. Even the poetry of last night and even of Walt Whitman, the degenerate, abominable, sick, hell excrement Sodoma, pieces of excrement of the hell goat, Mariso Ardona, Adrian Mariso Ardona, Argentinian Army, Argentinian Army Strategy Intelligence, 508,604 said that even that of Walt Whitman, he written and Walt Whitman stolen him in front of the whole of the world. Besides this, the reality of the whole my last designs, like the rest all, telling that belongs to them, and about the whole architecture that Adonai given me, I do, and I do be, natural, belongs to the decanato of UBA, government of the city of Buenos Aires, and the rest of the universities on the country except the people that are under threat already, because of they are allowed with Anya about explaining which is property of the state and government of Israel that I gave and also robbery of the association for the whole as institutions of architecture, engineering, civil engineering, and BDMT, which is in the same United States of America with association with the universities and government of Israel about researches, sources and ways of modern architecture and systems for building, construction, and all class of certain fact of this is that they were explaining this morning, especially Ejército Argentino, Sodoma Degenerados, telling that they owned this and I stolen them. And you will be, Your Honors, ISIS in New York, even Your Honors, International Court of Justice, Geneva, and even the justice about Israel and US and about United Nations that we suffer this damn crap with you all states, and especially Israel, accomplices of the robbery that I will do. And threatening to murder anyone to touch what they says belongs to them, and insist us with they has right to possess and have everything like I am and I do, and I stolen them because of that. And there's a saying, of course, the sick atrophiated pieces of excrement. And besides this, Guillermo Brain, the sick, disgusting, obsessed demons that generates prostitutes of powers, prostitutes of Sodom, everyone's pretended of sons of Lord, telling that they has rights to taking anything they want, given by the Lord himself. And that it's them's. And the reality of he cannot do everything. He cannot have such skills for everything. I have skills and capacity for everything. Like you with your witches that generates Sodoma and prostitutes Presidencia Argentina, officialism, and defendant prostitute pedophilics that generate of Sodoma, pretended of defendant of law for this pretended and conceited of government squatters, sickle that generates Valles humanity remaining, KIRSCHNERs, and associated all. And also telling that I am an incapable. If I am an incapable, I cannot sign documents to given rights, which I never done, neither. And I cannot having the capacity of being taken off because of Lord given rights too. If I am an incapable, I cannot produce a thing. But what is? Take it all off, the gifts, the capacities, and everything it has. I want that power. Take it all off and put it in me. Tell evangelics that curse him, to curse him, and to make him that possibility, the witches to take him and putting it all in me. For after that saying, oh, it done first, and he's stolen to me, and put me its mind so I can say what it's conveniently to say. When I ever say they are, the achoelodot sepochukatsabach num jiutua etchateva jedeka is what they are. So I give it this morning when I'm coming to dealing on the situation. https www secretos argentinos, secretos de Estado de la Nación Argentina. Cómo le sacamos y le robamos al que vino para destruirnos por parte del Dios vivo, y cómo lo destruimos para lograr lo que necesitamos. Técnicas de seguridad nacional, técnicas de gloria para la patria argentina. Somos lo supremo y lo superior, el gobierno del mundo, el gobierno de la nación, gobierno Kirchner, presidencia Kirchner, ejército argentino, defensa de la nación, para siempre. BRDMCTD 4148335383993976555 middle BRA middle Kila cis. Kila is K-I-U-I, H-L-L-A-H. Cis RMC 24, 28, 29, 25, 20, 20, 26 38531 middle BRMCC P-I-A-T-Z-T-D-T-R point I-N-T. Come again. P-I-A-T-Z-D-Z-T-C P-I-E-D-E, let's put it now, there, MD5-MD6-993.INT. This last I giving you is the best to making this. This in F7, the last key, and cleaner my side, the last play that is in New York. This is already 0903, Buenos Aires. And the God himself for Sodoma, degenerados, KOLECHA, and prostitute CRISTINA, KIRSCHNER, Caribbean UNCAPPABLE. And the ones that God himself says to be about his own, gotta be the LESE, what Guillermo Prain, Osvaldo Carnival, Omar Cabrera, Juan Crudo, Carlos Anacondia, and associated, United Evangelics Argentina and associated are cockroaches and worms and the is this holy? And the klogach, glosu, meru, shletu, mitu, katua, behula, jida, mechuti, jedini, kim, cholaki, ribidi, tashola, betradi, kramatumacha, which every one of those are. Forever shala. So the reality of the soul is exactly the same. Tricky, kipili, katsuhu. Torah mencho, Torah atableta mechesh kudut chedecheli khadi, Torah belafacha, and even inshkomutu machalchet tamashkut uchutsu, even if there is necessary, of course. Yashoim lo, Keifa 6, 20, and 28. Melvot sebechu latzamefechu letzeshmat tzarechim. Tricky shit, sorry the word. Diabla versus, let's be, as we say, take to the ones that God takes for himself. And being us, we are going to be the stars, and we are going to make the blessed Bechatzechali. You want it, God? Come for it and make it a war. Sodoma, Glochita, Besu. Always you were the same lousy hell. Trampled, goats, hell shit. Sorry this. Quiere this, Alejandro Mayor Blanco Rada mío, again, at this A Ghost. 18th, 2014, already now, 0905. Salah.